Good morning, good afternoon, or good night. Guys, how are we doing? Seriously, how are you doing? Are you taking good care of yourself? And I am too. Thank you for all the love and support this month. It's been a crazy month with my personal life, vacations, and just, things going on personally. And it's a great month to kind of go offline because there honestly wasn't a lot of music. It was the quietest, I'll say it was the quietest month that I've experienced in terms of new music releases for the 5 years I've been doing this. That being said, the last week of July, or at least like the last 10 days, started to really pick up. There's also a couple of album drops that were pretty good too, but overall it was a really quiet month in terms of singles and just bands dropping music. Now, I do have a few honorable mentions. These are just my personal top 5. Again, this list, all subjective, but it's also to help you discover new music, hence why I actually let the music videos play instead of me just talk the whole time. So look, whoa, that was a loud slap. I think that's all we need for chit chats. The top 5 best songs that I heard in July 2024. Number 5 goes to an Australian metalcore band, and of course, Australian metalcore, man. Aussie metalcore is always going to be in like my top 5, or not even top 5. They're always going to be in my list. But look, this band dropped a new album and they're just going pure heavy. It's something that the fans have been wanting because they've gone really poppy, using a lot of like clean vocals, which have been fine. But when they go heavy, they do it well. And this song specifically is relentless. It is high energy. It is perfect to headbang to. Just an awesome metal track that features one of the most significant metalcore vocalists of all time, which is Winston McCall from Parkway Drive. So this is In Heart's Wake, The Flood.
The ground water is moving so quickly.
Open your eyes, look to the skies. This is the day that you witness the skies.
Number 4 is a smaller band, and I've heard a few singles here and there, and I've always thought they're solid, but this single is easily my favorite single that I've heard from them. This is just GOJIRA gone metalcore and has one of my favorite breakdowns I've heard all year. It doesn't rely on effects or any post-production ideas. This is just pure awesome metalcore. Filthy breakdown. Again, sounds a little bit GOJIRA. If you're into that, you gotta check out Great American Ghost, Forsaken. Number 3 is one of the most beautiful songs I've heard all year. It's angelic, it's lo-fi kind of feel. It's just very, very somber in its approach. And I know what you're thinking, oh, this isn't metal. Oh. Just wait, okay? Because if you listen to the full track, it has some heavy gent drops with some screams, but contrasted really well with these angelic, soothing vocals. Also, the guitar playing is just so intricate. It's so unique. If you've never heard this artist before, seriously check him out. If you want something a little bit more softer or even more on like the proggier side, sort of, this guy falls into the prog world, but this song isn't really prog, but it's still so good. If you like the soft and the heavies like me, you gotta check out JAKUB ZYTECKI. You gotta check out JAKUB ZYTECKI, Bound by Better, featuring MኢናLK. Apologies if I'm screwing up the name yet again.
Look the
Number 2 is one of the best songs that I've heard all year, and it's probably one of, if not the best metalcore song that I've heard all year. So this song has one of my favorite choruses. Again, probably one of the best choruses I've heard all year. It's massive from a vocal standpoint, and from production standpoint, it's huge. It's emotive. It's grand and it's epic. The use of these different pitches and screams and fry vocals, but contrasting the slight falsetto soothing vocal, just hits at the right moment, mixed in with some awesome riffy moments in the verses and a breakdown that is similar to Humanity's Last Breath. This song is just awesome, fucking modern metal, and it goes to ALLT, AQUILA.
Into the ground beyond. You take the fall.
Now let's move on to the honorable mentions.
Animals. Come get it. Cause you think what you're missing is someone's touch. Oh, don't let me be the last one. So much for the best that we could.
My number one is Unfair. It's also could be a little bit of a cop-out because it's not official audio. It's a live performance, but this was history in the making. Everyone knows who I'm talking about. Everyone knows who my number one is, but the performance literally gives me goosebumps. It is one of the coolest things I've heard. The mix of opera vocals and their style of metal is just huge, and it's epic, and it's perfect to show the world what metal is all about, and the beauty and the power and the aggression that encapsulates metal music. This performance is one of the coolest things I've ever seen as a metalhead, and I think I speak for a lot of people that feel the same way too. This was so sick, and we need the official audio to come out, but this is GOJIRA ASPHALT.
Les aristocrates, on les pendra!
So those are the top 5 best songs that I heard this month. Now I understand the GOJIRA, it's a live performance. Does this really count? I know I was really considering that, and if that wasn't the case, then ALLT would easily be my number one. But just the fact that GOJIRA did something that was so triumphant and significant in scale, I had to shout it out in this video, right? But those are the top 5 best songs. I'm curious to know what your top 5 is, so comment down below, spice up my life. What is your top 5? What is the best song? Did you agree that GOJIRA is number one, or maybe it's actually official audio that should be number one? Guys, let's debate. Let's talk about it. Comment down below. Help out the video in the algorithm. But on that, stay tuned in. Till next time. Peace.